Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Yes. So tonight we have Family Not a Group taking over our stage. But before we get into that, y'all, I'm just going to give you a little spiel and introduce myself. My name is Paloma Abarca. I'm a live event producer and digital creator for KQED Live. If you're joining us for the first time, KQED Live is Northern California's PBS and NPR station. KQED Live is our events program. We do screenings, talks, food events, performances, all within KQED's mission to inform, involve, and inspire. If we bring value to your everyday life, I encourage you to become a member if you aren't already. Becoming a member at KQED means supporting local journalism and getting perks like 15% discount off of selected events, or even getting the chance to pitch your own event with a KQED journalist. So if you're interested in that, you can scan the QR code behind me and just learn a little bit more about that. We also want to thank our season sponsors that make KQED Live possible: San Francisco Symphony, Comcast Business, and Gentech. We're also so grateful for their commitment to supporting our mission of civic and cultural engagement in the Bay Area. And a special thank you to our promo partners, y'all. It really wouldn't have been possible without you to help us promote this event. A special shout out to Gold Beams, special shout out to Amoeba, La Doña, and Rocky Rivera. Thank you for helping us spread the word for this Family Not a Group event. Now, let's get into this takeover, y'all. So, tonight's conversation will be led by KQED Arts and Culture editor and reporter, Nastia Voynovskaya. And she'll help cover and present how Family Not a Group parties with a purpose. All right, round of applause for Nastia, y'all.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. How's everyone doing? Now, before we get started, I just want to see something real quick. Do we have anyone in the audience who was born and raised in San Francisco? Hell yeah, we have some city kids in the building. What about people born and raised in the Bay Area? Yes. Well, I immigrated to the Bay Area when I was a kid, and I've been here for most of my life. And if you've lived here for a long time or are from here, you know how hard it is to be an artist because of how expensive it is to live here. But there is a cultural renaissance happening here in San Francisco, and it's not because of corporations or millionaires, it's because of artists creating culture from the grassroots level. And a big part of that is the 17-member artist collective, Family Not a Group. So you'll find FNG anywhere in the city that culture is happening. They make music and throw parties and educate students. They've been part of efforts to feed their neighborhoods, and they've marched in protest against police brutality and Israel's war in Gaza. So tonight we're gonna party, but we're also gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna hear from the members of Family Not a Group about how culture is a form of activism. Are you guys with me? Yeah. Hell yeah. So a lot of people don't know, but Family Not a Group came together during the creation of Rent Check, which is a web series written by and starring FNG's resident comedian, Mike Evans Jr. So without further ado, please help me welcome our first guests, Mike Evans Jr., Kaly J., and Sunday. Welcome, welcome. So, Mike, I want to start this conversation off with you. So, in Rent Check, you play a fictional version of yourself, and it's about kind of navigating the absurdity of everyday life in modern-day San Francisco. But tell us about the story you wanted to tell about your hometown with this series.
For the most part, I mean, Rent Check is about like me trying to find my purpose in life before I found like art as a medium. And there's a lot of like stories about San Francisco that have been in a huge negative light. And I just wanted to like pretty much tell a story from a San Francisco native perspective. And then with Rent Check album, I would preface people to go to like recording sessions to talk about like their own origin story. I think I'm just tired of like people telling stories for us. I'd rather like us tell our stories for ourselves.
Yeah, for sure. So we're gonna see a little bit of that. So let's watch Rent Check episode 1.
$117,000 is now considered low income in San Francisco.
Isn't that crazy?
Some of the leading politicians and media figures and intellectuals have been asserting this idea that people of color are harming or seeking to replace or even engage in a genocide against white people. That's the great replacement theory.
You also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
This is why I say that hip-hop has done more damage to young African Americans than racism in recent years.
Look, man, look. I know we haven't talked in a long ass time and shit, but honestly, I'm fucking tired, okay? I'm tired of going through life not knowing what the fuck I'm supposed to do here, man. Look, you know, I'd like to believe that God put black people here for a reason, but recently, I've been feeling like God doesn't even care about black people. Did you just say shrooms?
If you want to find your purpose on this earth, Mike, you must first do shrooms. With your mama.
Okay. All right, well, you know, if you're not gonna take me seriously, I can honestly just get the fuck out of here.
Nigga, on my mama. You must do shrooms with your mama.
Okay. Shrooms with my mama it is. I mean, I guess, how many shrooms are we even talking about?
A whole eighth, nigga.
Okay, that's a lot of shrooms. Does it have to be my mom? My mom it is. My mom it is. You know, I don't know if I even have the money, to be completely honest, but, and it... Hey, Mom.
Hey, son.
Hey, so I had these shrooms that we should
We're already on shrooms, son.
What?
Shrooms with your mama.
There's more. Episode.
Yeah, there's a lot more that you can watch on YouTube, so please go home and binge the rest of Rent Check. But Mike, so as we saw, you know, the show does a really good job balancing humor with depth and social commentary. So how did you approach, you know, integrating those two things throughout the series?
I think for the most part, it's like every artist, I think we're just reacting to what's going on in the world. And this was like my version of pretty much reacting to San Francisco turning into the way it is. And like, after you guys heard all the news stories, like that's how I felt all of 2020. It's just me scrolling on my phone like, oh shit, what's going on? And so I think no matter what I end up doing in terms of like comedy and humor, I think to ignore the social commentary side is impossible, especially as a black man, so.
Yeah, and you wrote a lot of the characters to fit your friends from real life, and one of those people was Kaly. So that was an incredible performance. And you're a musician, and this was actually your first time acting. So tell us about just your experience on the set of Rent Check and how you approached your character.
Man, the experience was fun. It was a good time. Every time I pulled up, like the crew treated me really dope. Like being able to work with this guy, like I've known Mike for about 10 years. And I first met him, like I was at a show, he was doing comedy. And so to see our friendship build over the years, and like when he gave me that call, he was like, yo, like I'm working on this web series and this is my idea. I was like, I'm down. I've always wanted to try acting. I've never done that before. And, you know, I feel like everybody, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people feel like, oh, acting, I could do that, you know? And that's how I felt. And then I got there and like, you know, we were reading the script and we would run through lines, like one line, like 50 times, you know, like try it like this, you know, yeah, the acting coach and everything. But it was fun, and I really am grateful for Mike for reaching out to me and giving me that opportunity to do something that I always wanted to do, but never really knew how to get into that, right? And it was dope to be a part of a project that I feel like showcase our perspective on what the city, you know, means to us and what that experience is of being an artist, coming up and trying to find our way and make some noise and tell the city story from our perspective. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And so was he just like, I want you to be God?
No, okay, so that's
Black Jesus.
that's the funniest part, because I feel like I'm more of a guardian angel than God, but I feel that was one of the best parts when it actually dropped, right? Because he'd been working on this for about 3 years, right? So that was another part of the experience. Like, okay, we've done all the shooting and, you know, running through lines and doing everything, and then you have to wait for it to come out, you know? And, you know, when it comes out and you premiered it at Brava Theater, that was super dope and had the whole community out. And everybody was like, oh, it's Black Jesus. And I was like, no, I'm like the guardian angel. But it's awesome to see everyone else's, you know, interpretation of, you know, what that character was, you know, which kind of like feeds into how he wrote the character, you know. Sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not. Yep. You know, it's like, you know, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then so you guys also recorded an accompanying Rent Check album, and you had these massive studio sessions with just like calling up all the artists you know. And that was where Family Not a Group really came together as a collective. So Sunday, for you, what was it like joining forces with all these like-minded creatives, and especially coming out of the pandemic?
It felt really good. Being in a space where you are with others that feel the same way that you feel and want to do something about it, after being in isolation for like almost a year at that point. And then just like creating friends and making new connections. It's like refreshing, because you're in a room by yourself on lockdown, and it can get stifling when you're just with yourself and your thoughts. So the fact that like we came together with this common goal, and then it just branched into a whole nother bud of, you know, togetherness and camaraderie and friendship and love. It's an amazing feeling.
That's beautiful. So I think now we're gonna get into some performances. Are you guys ready? Yes. So I think Mike is gonna do a few jokes for us, and then we're gonna get into some music.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So Sunday, Kaly and I will be back.
Oh, shit. How much baby oil is too much? I'm just fucking around. I'm not going to talk about that. Sorry, NPR. Nigga, I don't want to get fired. How many of us work... Oh, sorry. By round of applause, how many of us are artists? Okay. By round of applause, how many of us work regular jobs? It's about the same amount of claps, less enthusiasm. Everyone's like, oh, shit, you know? Bro, I've been fired from every job I've ever had besides comedy. Like, I used to be security guard at the Giants Stadium, which that shit was fucking $15 an hour. And how I got fired is because one time, 2 fucking giant dudes walked in with knives, right? And my supervisor was like, hey, Mike, there's 2 guys walking in with knives. I need you to go in them and stop them. For $15 an hour, I watched my supervisor get his ass beat. Got fired. It's pretty rough. After that, I started working at the zoo. Was picking up giraffe shit. Wasn't that fun. One day, 2 giraffes walked in with knives. My boss was like, hey, Mike, for $15 an hour, did you go there and stop those giraffes? Nothing really happened. I'm fucking around. That's a fake story. But now, now I work at a middle school, work with kids for $23 an hour. They don't have knives, but I make sure all the little white kids have friends. You know what I mean? Try to make them feel included. Even on Black History Month, I'm like, no, you would have been Rose's friends. You would have been one of the good ones. That's... Oh, man. Well, before I get canceled here again at KQED, I'm going to bring up some amazing rappers. But first, make some noise for the amazing DJ Jenset. Hell yeah. And before I bring people up, I need you guys to get out your seats. This is a party with a purpose. I need everybody to stand up. I know you just sat down and listened to Ladonia, but y'all can get back up and make some noise for our first 2 performers, Grando and Serg.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all feeling, man? What's up? You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. They let it choose on the Mac, when I shoot, I switch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a lid. You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a, come on, let's go. Hey, you looking like a lid. Lay pulling up that 81 Monte Carlo. 49er hit the hoe, I feel like Kevin Barlow. This an automatic spit, I hit him with the hollow. 10K on the ground, women love to follow. And FNG be the team, bitch, we got it jumping. I heard them talk a lot of shit, but they ain't doing nothing. My women love to love women, boy, I got them humping. In the VIP, smoking big, bitch, I'm always up to something. I feel like David Ruffin, never with the temptation. I cracked the bottle, popped the Addy, now I'm hella faded. I'm always celebrated, bitches know I never hated. Add it up and do the math, boy, I get it calculated. You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. When I shoot, I switch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a lid. You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. They let it choose on the Mac. When I shoot, I switch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a lid. Malachite on my neck, got some gold on my wrist. Big stunner, feeling like I'm stone cold in this bitch. Used to fade on some grams, now I smoke out the zip. Hey, and so screaming out, money ain't a thing, that's my mindset. With a bad bitch, top floor, no blind date. City so cold, I need a blicky for the crime rate. Out the way in NYC for like 9 days with the gang. They know we be fucking up the tri-state. Hey, so we beating them up. They talking about all that sinning, but ain't deeming enough. My bitch mad cause I'm busy, she ain't seen me enough. But every time I slide through, she be eating me up, that's on the gang. Hey, what's up, KQED? When I say FN, y'all say G. FN, G, FN, G, FN, G, FN. You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. They wanna choose on the Mac, when I shoot, I switch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a lick. You see the jewels on the neck, we platinum on the wrist. I'm going gold on the track, we diamond in this bitch. They let it choose on the Mac, when I shoot, I switch. You wanna shine on the street, you looking like a lick. KQED make some motherfucking noise. Man. Hey.
Make some noise, everybody.
We got some other dope performers coming up. Family, not a group, man. Thank y'all for coming out.
Good shit. Make some noise one more time for Grando and Serg 2 times. Hell yeah, we're gonna keep this party rocking. Also, feel free to come to the front. Come up, everybody. You can get in this gray area. One person moved. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do it. I know it's a Thursday night. Niggas got work tomorrow. But right about now, keep that energy going for Afterthought, Professa, Gabel, and DJSay as they make Sutro.
Check. Yeah. We finna turn y'all up one time.
Hey, look, yeah. I didn't make the report card. I got acres and 4 farms.
Hey,
I'm just playing,
up,
but
Niners?
no harm won't make it. I be through the bay in 3 or 4 cars. It's PG, not Brad Pitt.
Not Brad Pitt.
I'm 3 deep, 2 bad chicks.
2 bad chicks.
After the show, she like that Sid. When the snow cold was my mode, so I tapped in.
So I tap.
Sauced up, no chap lips, 2 steps in, then I win. You'll catch wind of the plays that I made. I'ma have 10.
Hey.
Each one gotta pull past 10.
Yeah.
I'ma be 85 when I cash in. Meantime, I'ma need mines
On the back end.
I got plaques in my pen. It's
Hey.
a plaque pen.
RIAA, better send that
Hey,
pen.
listen up close. I can put you on game. Can't run off with the sauce. Got drip, lemonade. Bad yellow thing, rolling wine, switching lanes. I'ma do the dash to that bag you say. Fill up the safe, I need all loose change. Gas out the tank, and we also dazed. Shots to the face, mix the juice with the drink. Slide through the night, but I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Look, whoa,
Hey.
I never made it on no list.
No.
I built my own team, they wasn't giving me shit. No fees, they hit licks. I'm breaking in tents. I changed that guy since I had to cut a few friends. Out rap lame niggas wasn't on par with. Bringing up the same shit, that's a non-starter. All that hate just made me go harder. City is mine, I'm the Fat Sean Carter.
Jay-Z.
Hey.
And this app not Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
They say I got no sauce.
No sauce.
Hakeem, they get blocked.
Get blind.
And my team, all stars done giving weak niggas lives out of love. Sutro, yeah, we making plastic and funds. Talking future plays, got the fuff for the brunch. From a roll, get my go,
Hey,
take a bass
one
off
more
a bun.
time, look, listen up close. I can put you on game. Can't run off with the sauce. Got drip, lemonade. Bad yellow thing, rolling wine, switching lanes. I'ma do the dash to that bag you sang. Fill up the safe, I need all loose change. Gas out the tank, and we all so dazed. Shots to the face, mix the juice with the drink. Slide through the night, but I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God, how does he do that?
He gon'
Slide through the night, but I'm not Bruce Wayne. He's a slider, he's a slider.
Hey,
Slide through the night,
but I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God, is that Jenset? Slide through the night, but she's not Bruce Wayne. He's an orphan, his parents dead. Slide through the night, but I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Hey,
Listen up close, I can put you on gang can.
Run off with the sauce.
Got drip, lemonade.
Bad yellow thing,
Rolling wine, switching lanes. I'ma do the dash to that bag you sang.
Fill up the safe, I need all loose change. Gas out the tank, and we also dang. Shots to the face,
Mix the juice with the drink. Slide through the night, but I'm not Bruce Wayne.
Hey,
Slide through the night, but I'm not.
San Francisco, make some noise.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it up one more time for Sutro, everybody. Absolutely. Let's keep that energy going. For who's coming up next, make some noise for Ash, Cynny, and Sunday.
Hi guys, welcome. KQED. Thank you, Jenset. We appreciate everyone coming out for us. We're gonna sing for you guys. Is that okay? Okay, here we go. Let's go. Come on. I'm faded. I've been out of my mind right lately. Gotta get my own pay, don't care they hating. Smoking with my bitches on the road. Got 2 niggas calling my phone, another's on the way. I love the way they spoil me. I lose to ignore the noise, please. Blah, 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 I don't hear a thing. Over the music playing, stepping out tonight, I look too good, I can't be choosy. Don't need no guys, it's my own section, pass the booze, please. Homie in this function, wish they leave me alone. When I want one, I ain't coming over, I'll take him home.
Pull up to the function and I'm on my bullshit, they don't care though. Come on. There I go, there I go. They move to the wall, Mac, drop it to the floor. To the floor, to the floor. Bounce it, wiggle something. Talk to me, my dumpling. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it.
Me and my girls
getting choosy. There's hella niggas in the club like a Lucian. But you the baddest in the building like fine 3. If you a sucker, get to moving, thank you kindly. I'm talking reckless, talk about 5 drinks. I'll pull your necklace, wanna know what I think? You drive a R8, so you got good taste. This pussy tasty, better grab you a plate. Hey, you the coolest dude up in the room, and I can tell by your walk you with fruit of the loom. You be sweeping up these bitches like a dust to a broom, but I'm a diamond in the rough, so you don't wanna assume. And I don't wanna say too much unless you wanna give it up. Coming to the crib and touch me back to front. I'm acting like a wolf on the hunt.
Stepping out tonight, I look too good.
KQED.
I can't be choosy. Don't need no guys. It's my own section. Pass the booze, play on me in this function. Wish they leave me alone. But now the one I ain't coming over. I'll take him home.
Come on, say go Ash, go Ash, go.
Go Ash, go Ash, go.
Say go Ash, go Ash, go.
Go Ash, go Ash, go.
Say go Cynny, go Cynny, go.
Go Cynny, go Cynny, go.
Say go Cynny, go Cynny, go.
Go Cynny, go Cynny, go.
Say go Sunday, go Sunday, go.
Go Sunday, go Sunday, go.
Say go Sunday, go Sunday, go.
Go Sunday, go Sunday, go.
When I say effing, y'all say G. Effing, effing G. When I say effing, y'all say G. Effing, effing G.
Stepping out tonight, I look too good, I can't be choosy. Don't need no guys, it's my own section. Pass the booze, on me in this function. Wish they leave me alone. But now the one I ain't coming over. I'll take him home.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much. We are the singers, FFG.
Superstars. Make some noise one more time. Hell yeah. Man, that shit was incredible. Actually, one more time. Give it one more time for Cynny, Ash, and Sunday. All right. Keep staying at your seats. Actually, everybody who's still sitting down, please, come on. Come on, y'all. Get up. Come on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Afterthought's mom. All right. Everyone, please make it loud for Ozer and Easway.
KQED, if y'all feeling good, let me get a hell yeah.
Hey, what up, KQED?
Yeah.
Still need a piece of our quota.
Hey, still watching out for the hey, dice rolling, yeah. Dice rolling. Hey, still watching out for the rollers. Hey, still need a piece of our quota.
Talk to him.
Hey, niggas up to the sunrise, ducking the 1 time, 2 times, turn in 3 times, double up 3 times, throwing up peace signs, skirt off in a Nissan, skirt off in a skirt. See, I learned that your freedom ain't free. Your skin black, you gotta feed. You die young, then you live on the back of a T. Everybody an animal in the jungle, but you the one that they got up on a leash. I can never change the place I so happen to be from. Or how he said I'ma be some. My fan may even believe me. I had to tell her I'ma see some. Tryna go from an old school to a skyscraper. Rub clan members the wrong way, they hate us. Smoke trees, and that's just retaliation. Same things that we used to hang from. Got them hung up. And now when that money call, I'ma pick up. I used to hang from. Got them hung up. And now when that money call, I'ma pick up. Hello.
Ain't getting hired, faking my transcripts. Just told the recruiter high campus. Thinking about the block when I'm on campus. I'm from the Bay, I gotta wear like it. Free my little homie till he out on bail. Knowing that I'm knowing, but I'm not gon' tell. Just said I got time and don't waste it. Tryna hit the stool when they let them out cages. Couldn't sleep on the floor, I'm awakened. Thinking about how I'm making money in the AM. Love me so much, she gon' bike cross the Bay Bridge. Ain't no peace in the Bay, they just spray bridge. Trouble outside is too ill. Trouble at home is too real. Where do we go with this hell? Struggle outside is fuck 12. What do I know? I don't tell. How did I get in the hey, how does Lil Ho get the Chanel? DJK grinding this 4L. Bonneville mobbing on 2 wheels. Hands up. The 12 ain't on my tail. I be dice rolling. Hey, dice rolling. Hey, still watching out for the rollers. Hey, still need a piece of our quota. Hey, still couple things that they always dice rolling. What? Dice rolling. Hey, still watching out for the rollers. Hey, still need a piece of our quota. Hey, still couple things that they owe us. And when I say dice, y'all say rolling. Dice rolling. Dice.
rolling.
When we say dice, y'all say rolling. Dice, dice. When we say dice, y'all say rolling. Dice, dice. When we say dice, y'all say rolling. Dice, dice. Dice rolling, huh? Dice rolling. Hey, still watching out for the rollers. Hey, still need a piece of my quota. Hey, still couple things that they owe us. Dice rolling, dice rolling. Hey, still watching out for the rollers. Yeah, still need a piece of our quota. Yeah, still couple things that they owe us. KQED, thank y'all, love y'all.
Make some noise one more time. Make some noise one more time for my brothers Ozer and Easway. Oh wait, Easway. I think I need you to stay up here for a second, my guy. We're doing one more song. Can we get Kaly J back out here too?
Hey, Kaly, where you at? Kaly J, Kaly J, Kaly J. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's my boy. What we doing, bro? What we doing, bro?
Turn up. I need everybody to step a little closer.
Yeah, come here, get out here.
He ain't gonna bite you.
All the family that are group.
Hey, what's up? Hey, hey, hey. Yo, step back, unhand me, ho. Had to take a seat, can't stand these hoes. All fun and games till your bands get low. I must keep my hands on the low. I get it, I got it, I'm gone. Way of the world, make your heart so cold. I done seen worse and I still never told. City getting small, we can get it on the road. Yo, hit the brakes, bounce out. What you talking about? How you trying to check me but living at your mama house?
Okay.
Always talking,
Oh man, she got a potty mouth. House get jumped like I'ma walk it out.
I'ma get to $1, it ain't a problem.
My niggas getting it poppin', it ain't no stopping.
20s on top
And the 50s on bottom.
And if it ain't my business, ain't heard nothing about it. Huh? Remember they didn't want to book us for a show? Hey, now we kicking in the dough. FNG, that's the fam if you didn't know.
And you still gotta pay to get in the show.
Another check, another day. Don't know what these haters on, so I'll be out the way on my lonely. Please do not approach me. Gotta keep it on me, cause I see what they don't see.
Hey, step back, unhand me, ho. Had to take a seat, can't stand these hoes. All fun and games till your bands get low. I must keep my hands on the low.
I get it, I got it, I'm gone. Way of the world, make your heart so cold.
I done seen worse and I still never told. City getting small, we can
Get it on the road, Eastway.
City getting small, we can get it on the road. On the heat wave, but my heart's still cold. In the East Bay, but was raised in the Skulls. Couple niggas I don't know. UPS niggas shipping in low. Hey, that bitch for the streets like the road. Prepaid phone still speaking in code. Metro tryna boom.
Bitch move.
Got a couple vibes and they always in the mood. Fucking with the music, she wanna be the muse. Tell that nigga step back, you too close. Don't make me up a pose, stripping no clothes. Stay smooth like a Jodeci sample. Bitch, I'm the Black Marlon Brando. Unhand me, I can't be handled. Steph Curry, step back on
Step back, unhand me, ho. Had to take a seat, can't stand these hoes. Louder!
I must keep my hands on the low.
I get it, I got it, I'm gone. Way of the world, make your heart so cold. I done seen worse and I still never told.
City getting small, we can get it on the road. Hey, hey.
KQED.
Shout out FNG. KQED.
Shout out the family.
Ski, ski, ski. Kaly J, Eastway. What we doing, man?
I think we're coming home. Everybody, one more time, please make it loud for Cynny, Ash, and Sunday. We got a little message to tell y'all real quick.
What's up, everybody? Hello. Y'all having a good time so far? That's what I like to hear. What's up, Ash?
Hey, Sunday, what we about to do?
What we about to do, Sin?
A little oohs and ahs and a little coming home.
All right. Y'all ready for this? You gonna repeat what we say, okay? I'll let y'all know. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
We used to bump up while we roll, way up north side, that's for sure. Yeah, we coming back home. Ooh, yeah. Dreams of Janie's end of 265 plus, that's the rule. Yeah, we coming back home.
Y'all just gotta sing that coming home part.
We used to bump
up while we roll. Way up north side, that's for sure.
Right here.
Yeah, we coming back home. Ooh.
This time.
Dreams of Jamies and of Jews.
If you're not a racist, you better sing that shit.
That's the rule. Yeah, we coming back home.
That totally worked.
I don't know if that was good enough. Jenset, drop the track.
I didn't see some of y'all singing up there.
Yeah,
in the
some of
front.
y'all might be.
This is Family Not a Group.
Come on. Hey,
Make some noise for Jess.
Are y'all having a good time?
Yeah.
We not groove. Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ladies, go.
We used to bump up while we roll. Way up north side, that's for sure. Yeah, we coming back home.
Sounding racist.
Dreams of Jamies and of Jews. 65 plus, that's the rule. Yeah, we coming back home.
Yeah. Hey, these things we got, we ain't taught. But we bring love where we want. And still you know that my heart in the same place that Tony's is or wherever the homies is. So if you a fella, then tap in. All my friends is family and that's just facts then. Let's get together, have a family gathering. Might drink too much and so my ass is staggering. Still I know that y'all got me as clouds to the sky like the night is my property. Time keeps moving, but it seems that we're past it. Still the same gang, so it's still the same antics. Yeah, it's just the purest love. It's all the dumb shit that we have happened upon. It's raw and uncut like just his backward blunt, yes Lord. I guess I'm going home, man.
Bump up while we roll.
Yeah.
Way up north side, that's for sure. Yeah, we coming back home. Dreams of Jamies and of Jews. 65 plus, that's the rule. Yeah, we coming back home.
Yeah, look, hey, I'm about to finish up my DoorDash shift. Meet me at the top of DP, pour that fifth. Sucker talk VCs, I ignore that shit. I can't explore that shit, can't afford that rent. Don't switch on me, baby, I ain't caused what you go through. She said she kinda missed the old days of Billy Go To. No truth greater than the spite of a friend group. And you ain't from the city, what high school you went to? What types of events you been trying to get into? I heard about you, think my cousin kinda resents you. But it's cool, we all got folks tripping indeed. You could walk past security, but give me your weed. It's a breeze when you not the type to ask what the piece worth. Hard to research without paying a fee first. Seen hurt people on bleak earth. The city less pretty, we just know where the
We used to bump up while we roll. Way up north side, that's for sure.
Everybody.
Yeah, we coming back home.
Where we going?
Dreams of Jamies and of Jews. 65 plus, that's the rule.
That's a rule.
Yeah, we coming back home.
DJSay. Yeah. What's the cost of peace of mind? That shit do get expensive. Zod twisting, privy sipping, pretty chick to whipping. Don't say you broke, just say you healing. Money ain't penicillin. I see no ceilings in my climate to jump off the building. Land of pretty weather and women, beaches and bridges. You get burned from bad intentions and people who politic it. I move with precision, my vision vivid. Everything specific, dime, kinda apple, final, stir my shit, mix it. I've been on a different time frame, drip the alkaline way. My time is more important than what my employer got to say. I've been overdue and my bill is past pay. We ain't looking for no waves, trying to fill up the save. Hey, yeah. Look, lost soul, found gold. I've been on some king shit.
Never sipping Crown
Yeah,
Royal.
tell me what you mean. Roll running with the team. Touchdown in my city, feel
One
like we
more
bringing
time.
home that ring. Hey.
While we roll.
Yeah.
Way up north side,
Clap.
that's for sure.
Go ahead, clap.
Yeah, we coming
Hey, clap.
back home.
Come on, clap.
Put your lighters up. Dreams of Jamies and of Jews. 65 plus, that's the rule.
Sing.
Yeah, we coming back home.
Yeah.
KQED, thank you for fucking with us.
Thank y'all.
That was amazing. Please give another round of applause for Family Not a Group. Okay, so we turned up, but this is KQED, so we're also gonna get a little bit nerdy, and we're gonna talk to Family Not a Group about how the collective parties with a purpose. So I wanna bring out to the stage for our next panel, DJSay, Jenset, Baghead, and Afterthought. Yeah, keep it going, keep it going. So while y'all catch your breath, I'm gonna direct oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, I'm gonna direct this first question to Jenset. So a lot of people don't realize that outside of nightlife and throwing these amazing events, Family Not a Group members are teachers and educators and activists. So in your mind, what's the link between creating culture by night and serving your community by day?
Testing, okay. Yeah, so I think, I want to start off by saying, acknowledging the global genocides currently happening in West Papua, in Palestine, in Congo, Sudan, and more. Free the world, for real. And what's going on locally, with like homeless encampment sweeps and overcriminalization in our injustice system, and rest in power to Marcellus Williams, Imam Khalifa. It's really heartbreaking, for real. And I think a question that comes up for me a lot is, how do we keep going and how do we cope? And I think as a nurse, also like navigating our medical industrial complex, our a.k.a. our healthcare system, yeah, it's really triggering and it's really challenging. So I think, ultimately, like we all play a role in the movement, and it looks different for everybody. But also as artists, to like creatively express ourselves through whatever form that may be, because art is truly like pivotal in the movement and really like fueling the movement. So I think like being able to do that with DJing, with art, music, with F&G is really helpful. Because we have to take care of ourselves, not just our bodies, but our minds, our souls, our spirits, because we're all needed in the long run towards collective liberation. So.
And Baghead, so you're an educator, so I know you have thoughts on this.
Yeah, I work at a school. I would say being a creator and working with the community are like two sides of the same coin, where like as an artist, a lot of times the work is for me. I get to, if I'm making music, it's like self-expression. If I'm playing dope shows, then I get to have fun, I get to shine, And as an educator, it becomes more tangible work outside of myself. And it reminds me to step outside myself and work with people who may need it, who definitely need it. But at the same time, like when I'm working with youth, it kind of grounds me and reminds me what I need in my life, and what I think many people need is to be in community. And same as an artist, when I get to create, I get to offer those creations to other people, and it often helps them in their life too. So they do the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. So I know all of you grew up in different parts of San Francisco, but what neighborhoods did you guys grow up in, and how did they influence your worldview and shape your advocacy? So DJSay, let's start with you.
Yeah, so me personally, I grew up in Bayview, Hunters Point, District 10. Yeah. And so basically, me personally, I grew up over there, but then I went to school in the Marina area, so like District 2 and stuff like that. So just seeing the disparity in resources in District 10 versus District 2 and like in that area really kind of shaped my perception on, like the things that are being provided for one group of people versus the other. And so just seeing that at a young age kind of just, yeah, like you said, like it kind of really shaped my perspective on things. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And Aft, you're from the Fillmore, and I know your house is kind of the FNG headquarters, too.
Yeah, shout out to my parents. Yeah, I feel like for me, growing up, like I experienced, my neighborhood was like one of the ground zeros for gentrification. But when you're a kid, like you don't put that name to it, So I feel like I just experienced like the store that I live next to changing ownership, you know what I mean? and liking the old owner more, but then eventually you get to know the new owner, and then the new owner leaves, and there's another owner, and you don't get along with them at all, and same thing with neighbors or with like shops, things like that. And so I feel like that then translated as I was growing to just me thinking more about what people want, because I was thinking about the interpersonal connections I had versus like in an academic way of like, we need to stop this or we need to stop this. I was just thinking about like, well, I like this person and I'm sad they had to leave. And so I was working off like the emotions of that. And so I feel like I work in a very emotion-based space in that way, and just thinking about like, well, like what does this person want and what does this person need, and where's this person coming from?
Yeah, no, that's so important. And Jenset, Baghead, what about y'all?
I was born and raised in the TL, and I think growing up in the TL, I was really like embarrassed and nervous to like tell people where I was from, because I went to Lowell, and a lot of like my classmates came from like wealthy backgrounds, so that was like similar to Vaughn of like, growing up in the TL, but taking the M all the way to West Portal in a completely different neighborhood was really challenging and confusing. But I think like growing up doing like social services work and, getting to know my neighborhood, learning people's stories, and truly like understanding like what the TL is was like what, makes me love the TL, and I talk about it all the time. I feel like the TL like inspires me in every aspect of my life, and yeah, I continue to learn so much from the TL, and I think it's like also like a microcosm of like the failures of our systems, the failures of like capitalism, imperialism and racism, and so I feel like the TL has like some really real folks that are from the city that like have so much knowledge and wisdom, and truly like a lot of like elders that are super close to my heart. So yeah, I think even with F&G, like everyone's like from the city, which is beautiful, and like you go to an F&G event and it's like a SF reunion. So I think like just F&G in itself is like, I think for all of us it's really important to just show people that we're still here. It's hard, but we're still here.
I was born in New York actually, and I moved to the city when I was 3.5. Hey, I'm a. Thank you. So the Mission is a neighborhood that brought me in. We moved to the Mission, and a lot of mentors, a lot of youth programs, my school itself. And so the Mission to me is the neighborhood that taught me like what self-determination was before I knew what that word meant. I think right now we see a lot of fight for land, right, in Frisco or in Palestine, whatever it is. I think it's super necessary, but given our circumstances, there are immigration patterns that are brought upon communities, and when those communities move, I think is really important to, I wouldn't say allow, because I don't think this country allows anything, but in the Mission you see what happens when a community is allowed to reflect themselves how they want, how they need, and how vibrant that becomes. And I think it's interesting that the Mission is one of like the staples of San Francisco, but it's also what's under attack. So I think in my eyes, I would say that in terms of what influenced me is like, the Mission shows me how beautiful our world can be if we continue to demand that it be that beautiful,
Well said. So I know a lot of members of FNG have been involved in local organizing against police brutality since at least the movement for justice for Mario Woods, which was back in 2015 when he was killed by SFPD. But how did that movement against police brutality shape your worldview and how you see your platform as an artist?
I could speak to that a little bit. At the time, I was like 19, 20, I think. And this was right after Alex Tinto got killed. And it was the first time I was, as a young person in high school, I was like mad about gentrification, but I didn't know what the word like grassroots organizing meant. I played drums in Loco Bloco when Alex Tinto got killed. Like we went out and drummed in the streets. So those were my first like situations, I guess, like being in resistance to the system without really knowing it. At the time, Professa Gabel had made a relationship with Equipto, and Equipto had got involved with the Mario Woods Coalition and brought a bunch of us into that space. So that space was the first time I like learned about like organizing and what that meant, in which you demand justice for the neighborhoods and the community that you are coming from or are in solidarity with. And I would say like those those losses, that tragedy is what brought me and many others into action around the city.
Yeah, just to piggyback on that, that was definitely like a formative time for shaping like my reality on the world, like being in my early 20s, I would say. And that was honestly like one of the first protests that I participated in because of Equipto, who's like, someone we look up to as, mentor, community leader, organizer. And yeah, around that time, I would say that was kind of not an adolescent time, but definitely an early adult trying to figure out what the world was kind of time, and seeing that kind of, put things into perspective for me, at least as a black man, walking around, it's like, got to be on guard at all time kind of thing. Yeah.
And just to add on to what Say was saying, like, I'm a little younger, so I was in high school at the time, but I had my fair share of run-ins with the police, like myself or my family or my friends. And so I feel like, and I also, and I think all of FNG comes from diverse communities. So I've seen how different people reacted to these situations, and I think I just saw how elders that I respected reacted. Some were like, we need to be in community and be in the streets. And some were like, I need to practice self-care, you know what I'm saying? And some were like, oh, I want to be with my family or my community. I don't want to be with anyone else, And I didn't put names to that, but I just saw how, everybody in my life was reacting differently. Some people were trying to learn more knowledge about what's going on. It was like their first time, really thinking about it because they weren't living those experiences. And some people were like, we've been on this shit and I just need space. And I feel like as I grew and as I, aged out of high school and all these things, I took that with me when I was protesting. And not everybody's protest is gonna look the same. Not everybody's activism is gonna look the same, and not everybody's resilience is gonna look the same. And so I feel like I just always move with those intentions, specifically with protests that affect me and my community and my blackness.
Absolutely. So I know a lot of y'all from FNG have also recently marched in solidarity with the people of Gaza, and you've even gone to the Board of Supervisors meeting to speak out in support of the resolution calling for a ceasefire. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the role of artists and cultural workers in the struggle for Palestinian human rights and liberation?
I think there's so much work to be done still, and as artists to continuing to create, to express, and really put the message out to educate the masses, as well as with even DJing to being a part of events to fundraise money to send to families out in Gaza and Palestine. So I think there's still so much to do.
I would say that I think a lot of us are struggling to know what to do and what is enough. And I think through that process, in conversation with the homies or my mom the other day, I think it's paramount to recognize that you will never do enough as one person. But in a community, being attached to larger campaigns, that's the small role we all play, and channeling the anger and love that we have for our community. So when you see other communities under attack, you have that same love and anger. So the boycott, divest, sanction movement is one small way in which it's not you fixing it, but you are playing a role in attacking Israel, and bringing them to heel. And so as artists, there are many different ways in which we can uplift certain calls to action. And I think that's important to do.
And to add on to what Bag said, you said play your role. I feel like with FNG, this is something that exists, and with the larger community, it's playing your role, and there's a lot of different things you could do. And for some, for one person, seeing all 17 of us seemingly survive against gentrification, racism, sexism, all these things, that might inspire them to do something and organize something that then inspires someone to donate and put their money where their mouth is, and et cetera, et cetera. So, like I said, for me, I always just think about and like Bag was saying, I can only show up as me and show up where I have capacity to hold the space, and I hold that space for everybody because everybody is gonna contribute differently, and everyone starts on a different playing field. A lot of people that I knew and that I grew up with, I feel like, didn't know about what was happening in Gaza, and didn't understand the history of Israel, Palestine, and the fight for Palestinian liberation, and felt nervous to like ask questions. You know what I mean? And so one thing I did was just like casually inform when they like maybe hinted that they didn't understand without trying to give them a spiel. You know what I mean? And so everybody's on different ground and everybody's on different playing field. But if you are meeting and moving with love, then you're playing your role.
Yeah, well said. So we're gonna have a couple minutes for audience questions in just a sec, but while you guys think about your questions, I wanted to ask you, so, as our generation faces war and climate change and violence and all of these things, what is the importance of solidarity to y'all, and what does solidarity mean for you?
I think, growing up in San Francisco is such a melting pot of cultures, and really seeing like a lot of like immigrant working class families and understanding that like our solidarity is so important because we're battling against like the same systems of white supremacy, of capitalism, imperialism, and we need to stick together because we're so powerful together. So I think it's just like continuing the fight for collective liberation.
Also, like understanding everyone else's perspective helps you, understand who your team is, who your allies are. I would also say like music in its essence is a collaborative thing. Music like brings people together. And so us as musicians, I feel like we have, a natural, just inherent thing to bring people together, bring communities together. And so, using that fuel, I think could definitely, make changes. Absolutely.
Do we have any questions from the audience? Yes?
How has music changed your life?
Music brought us all together, all 17 of us in the back and us 4 right here. I mean, I feel like without music, me personally, I took classes in music. I started doing music at a very early age, so I don't really know what I would have if it wasn't for music. Yeah.
I think for me, like music is in my family, so it's like continuing legacy as well as self-care. Music is just so healing to be, brings people together, brings community. You can express yourself, just dance, really like taking care of ourselves through music.
Music is where I feel my ancestors talk to me the most.
I would say music is how I ground myself, both in which like I can feel who I am, what I'm rooted within and how to heal myself, but also externally it's the way I connect with the outside world. And I think there's so many benefits to that,
Any other questions?
Thanks for that question.
There's someone in the back, and we actually have Paloma with a microphone coming to you.
So as a collective, how much intention do you guys put into preserving your individual artistry while making sure it's kind of in cohesion with the whole group?
It's like the Avengers, like everybody has their own superpower. And then when we come together, we fight crime together and save the world.
I think it's something we struggle with, but we love that. You know what I mean? I think it's communal activity is, I think, the solution to our world, and individualistic is kind of the problem. But at the same time, everyone needs to shine. Everyone deserves to shine and be seen. So it's an ongoing process to figure out how 17 people with jobs, with lives, figure out how to like represent F&G as a message and represent ourselves too,
Any other questions? Yes.
Hi, guys. So I know a few of you are going to be leaving us soon, going down to LA, but I wanted to ask, how do you think that's going to affect the dynamic of the Avengers? How do you guys plan to remain united even though you'll be far? And also, how do you see that, like, bridging the gap between the Bay and LA? Because I know that that's an interesting topic in and of itself, but I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a top tier question there. Let me just dive right in. Well, to continue with our cinematic universe metaphors, you know, like, I feel like the Avengers movie, the first one happened, and now we disperse. And, like, to me, you know, what our logo is a globe, you know, and I think that for us, the intention is to be global, you know, like, it's to, one, bring San Francisco to the world, but two, to, like, bring the world to San Francisco, you know what I mean? And so for me, it's like, this is a natural evolution that will happen, and like Baghead was saying, we all have different, you know, we're 17 people, so we have different opinions and ideas and thoughts on everything. So speaking for myself, I see FNG being a global entity, and I think recently there's been a lot of talk about, the Bay versus LA and all that, you know, and I'm for sure wearing my Giants gear out there, but like, I think that LA has things that FNG could utilize to continue to grow both here and in LA and globally, and that's just that, you know what I'm saying? So, but this is always home.
Yeah, I mean, I can't add much more to what Af said besides I'm interested, as I agree with everything he said, and then I am interested in the unknown, you know what I mean? Like, I think FNG came together because of Mike doing a web series with the whole Rent Check team, directors and producers and actors, and then he was like, let's do an album, and talked to Af while he was drunk at Af's birthday party.
Hammered.
He was like, do you want to be an executive producer with Bag on an album with hella people from the Bay to do songs? And he was like, yeah, my house is open this weekend, let's do it. And so we did like weekends and weekends of like sessions with 20 to 30 artists. Aft has connections in New York. He was like, I'm going to New York. After all these sessions, a bunch of us went to New York and formed FNG. So FNG was nowhere like planned out. It just kind of happened. So us going to LA, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? But it's going to be good for everybody. You know what I mean?
Boo. So with that, we have some more music for you guys. Sorry. Actually, we have one more question.
Hi, I would like to know, do you guys have one unified like identity, like a FNG on TikTok, YouTube, everywhere, where you all are just throwing data on there constantly, so you're setting your lineage and start acquiring your, you know, your global identity and monetizing yourself that way?
Yeah, absolutely. We have an Instagram. If everybody wants to follow us, you should right now. Family Not a Group __ on Instagram. We're working on an album that should be coming out sometime soon at some point. And yeah, we have a TikTok, Family Not a Group. We're working on the YouTube page when the album comes out. And yeah, just type in Family Not a Group on Google and you'll find
website coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah, so Family Not a Group on Instagram, follow them, keep up with their events. So we have some more music for y'all, and we have another very special guest. So he's a recording artist, he's a battle rapper. You might have seen him on the latest season of Nick Cannon's Wild 'N Out. So DJSay and I are gonna leave the stage, and we're gonna bring up Frak. So please give him a warm welcome.
Hello, my dear Frak.
How we doing, KQED?
Check.
No, that sounds like the gentrified San Francisco. I said, how we doing,
don't do
KQED?
that. I hate you for doing that. So this is my white friend, Frak. And he is one of the most gifted lyricists I've ever met in my life. And he does this thing where he uses his genius, slightly serial killery mind to freestyle. So we need some words from y'all. I want you to think of the biggest word that you know. And
Badussy?
Are we really gonna do that?
That's the first word, Badussy. Throw it up there. Badussy.
Spelling optional.
Wow.
Okay,
right.
there we go.
Oh, we got the Google form? Let's go.
LOL. All right, more words. Hold on. Onomatopoeia. You probably get that one a lot, huh?
Never before, actually.
Really? Oh, wow. Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. It's hard to spell, but I'll know. Just type what you think. Just try your best and I'll know. Can I get a definition?
It's a type of machine. It's a machine.
What does it do?
Electroencephalograph. It's a medical machine. Electroencephalograph. Good job. Shout out to you spelling in the bag. Make some noise for them.
Shout out.
Good job.
I'm dyslexic. All right. More words. Shout out dyslexia.
Raised hands. Yep.
Go ahead.
Dyslexic.
Right there.
Habibi.
Peculiar. All right, well, we need like 3 more. Go ahead. Indubitably. A Kaly J-ass word. Lunchbox, go ahead. Room.
What was that? Broom?
Room.
Room?
Yes, like when we're standing.
Broom, okay, next.
All the way back.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right, one more. Trachea. Trachea?
Trachea?
Yeah.
That tracheotomy, that's a lung thing, right? Yeah. Here? Okay.
We're rappers,
Trachea.
not doctors.
Tracheotomy.
All right, so
one last word. It needs to be a good one. Amygdala. I remember that from psychology. I always thought amygdala, Princess Amidala, emotional character. That's an emotional part of the brain, right? All right, so last one was amygdala. Did we get that up there? Going back to the corrections. Don't worry about the spelling. Just write the words down. All right, I want to invite my FNG crew up for this with me.
FNG!
KQED also wants me to introduce everyone in the group in this freestyle, so I'm going to work this all in, all right? I think they missed the last 2 words. Tracheotomy and amygdala. You got that? Yes. The sassy typing is fire. So we got all original Baghead beats, right? Make some noise for Baghead on the beats. Hey! All right, y'all. Hey, so we got Badusi, onomatopoeia, electroencephalograph, dyslexic, Habibi, peculiar, indubitably, broom, tracheotomy, and amygdala. Y'all believe in me? No, I said y'all believe in me. All right, up to the top. I forgot the first one. Hey, say FNG, FNG, FNG. Hey, the weed orange like a snookie. I'm smoking on the cookies. I'm the shit and I smell like Badusi. Hey, every time that I see a diarrhea, I'm like, ew, I'm an animal, onomatopoeia. Hey, every time that I wreck it and I make it blast. Every time I pronounce that's an electroencephalograph. Hey, every time that I'm spitting my dreams on an electric encephalograph, cause I'm a machine. Hey, every time I spit it, when you know that I get it tight, I'm like dyslexic, cause you know that I read my rights. Hey, every time that you know that I spell it, make some noise back there, Maria, cause she could spell it. Hey, and you see me, I get fruit like kiwi. Shout out to all my homies and all my habibis. Hey. And you know that we be fooling her. The flow so strange, it's a little bit peculiar. Hey, I'm smoking a doobie of weed. Am I the best rapper? Maybe it's indubitably. Ooh, hey. And you know I'm like kept. I'm like the Warriors with the broom. Y'all getting swept. Hey. And you know that I'ma make it up. Every time I spit it, man, you know that I'ma aching up. Hey, and you know that I never gonna give apologies. I spit it from my lungs and my motherfucking tracheotomy. Hey, hey, and I spit it, bro. Every time I get it up, it's in and out and live it up. I live it up. I'm sick as fuck. You know that I be sick as fuck. And I'm so emotional. It comes from the amygdala. Hey, SFC. But now I gotta introduce FNG. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Shout out to Jenset. I'm with Mike Evans and I can't afford my rent check. Hey, this is the CA way. Y'all better listen to what my DJs say. Hey, hey, we some Frisco and Easway kings. An angel orgasm when Easway sings. Hey, hey, and you know it's obla-dee, obla-da. I'm with Ozer, don't blow my high. Hey, hey, and you know we finna get it on. Happy birthday, Trisha. That's Cynny's mom. Hey, and you know that I get it on. I'm with Cynny and you know that we live it on. Hey, ride horses like an equestrian. Hey, the merch is I'm a pedestrian. Hey, and he look like me. He's the Snack Sensei and he look like one too. Ooh, hey, and I spin the track. Every time you know that I ride on the track. The best singer and she sing high on the track. Like a phoenix, I'ma rise from the ash. Hey, hey, and you know I've heard like this. You don't swerve like us every time I purge like us. And you know we in the whip, you don't swerge like us. Not even Uber or Lyft could fuck with our surge prices. Hey, hey, Gaga Abel's house key. Every time I spit it when you know it's about me. I think I just stole Gabel's house key. I'm the dude, makes a noise for the Bay Lebowski. Hey, I'm on top like a maraschino. I'm with the best shooter, just Tarantino. Hey, hey, and you know that Frak speeches. I'm with Kaly, a.k.a. Black Jesus, hey, hey, and I spit it on the runway. Don't sleep, even God rests on a Sunday, hey, and I'm red in the bag. I'm with Baghead, but I'll leave your head in a bag, hey, hey. I take off like an astronaut. We the best and we not an afterthought, hey. And I spit the, hey, holy shit. And you know I'm like Travis Scott. Hey, I scratch records like Static Selector. Not even Jenset could put a scratch on my record. Hey, and you in SFC. And you know we see when the SFC. And we came here from the SFC. It's KQED, make some noise for FNG, yeah!
White savior! White savior! White savior! White savior! White savior! White savior!
Oh my God. Make some noise for Frak, everyone. Yes.
A note to his Jewish heritage.
Yeah, please give it up one more time for Family Not a Group. And give it up for yourselves. You guys have been an amazing audience. Yes. If you love you. If you enjoyed our conversations tonight about activism, join us back here at KQED on October 10th. We have an event called How We Fight, the Power of Asian American Activism. It's gonna be a great conversation. So we're gonna close out the night with sets from Jenset and Baghead. We're gonna dance, so come to the front, mingle, have fun, and go home safe. Thank you, everybody.